sometimes people step over other homeless people just to get into housing, and then we're left on the back burner. I feel like they should help all youth at risk, because at the end of the day, we're still getting harassed every single night. We can't even sleep. We're getting woke up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 times a night.
One of the frameworks LA is localizing is the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals are also known as the SDGs. The SDGs is a UN initiative that is composed of 17 goals, some of them being to end poverty, zero hunger, sanitation, and well-being. In this class, we're looking at the issue of homelessness through the lens of the SDGs.
And I think we all agree that the biggest intersectional challenge that the SDGs help us to understand is really the challenge of unsheltered homelessness in the city of Los Angeles. So it's a natural evolution that the students have chosen to really focus in on this area and focus in on this with the context of the SDGs in mind.
So one of the main things that we're focusing on is the digital divide and how we can make technology more accessible to homeless individuals.
But drop-in services are nice, and the technology that they offer is basically just computers, just to access Facebook or get in contact with friends, family, or make sure you have a professional resume. And I think that's a pretty good use of technology to have.
One of the ways in which we're doing that is by hosting this Time Will Tech event.
Well, the Time Will Tech event is an event put on by our DWA class that is specifically meant to kind of explore the intersection between technology and homelessness by bringing in a ton of great speakers that have active roles in kind of solving the homelessness issue in different cities. We have people from West Coast, East Coast.
We build technology with homeless and vulnerable populations, which drives equity and positive system change.
As far as technology is concerned, intersecting with that, we use a program called Salesforce. Salesforce is at the center of what we do every day. So Salesforce helps us manage our list, our shower list. That's what helps us go through our list effectively without problems. It helps us to keep track of who we've showered. It helps us to keep track of who signed up, left, and didn't come back for a shower. We use Salesforce for surveys so that we can give a face to who we see every day. Salesforce helps us capture not only demographic information, but it also captures information about the population that we're serving.
Using technology, we developed these smart wallets called beacons. We provide them to agencies that are working to outreach and navigate people experiencing homelessness towards solutions in housing. And these nonprofits use them as a resource.
Through Miracle Messages, we've now reunited 200 people with their loved ones through a mobile app, through our 1-800-MISS-YOU hotline, a paper form, an online form, and a lot of volunteers and a lot of partners and a lot of organizations saying, we're going to build housing. We know it's not the one-stop shop. Sometimes family and friends aren't the solution, but we know we got to do something because right now status quo isn't working. So.
Over the past 2 years, we've installed internet for 980 homeless clients across 10 shelters and SROs. And while it is but a drop in the bucket, it's a good first step towards helping folks get aligned, get the digital infrastructure they need to access all the things that we talk about here.
I feel like they need to just open everybody's mindsets up to the reality of what it is. A lot of us out here, we're not out here because we're, rejects of society. We're out here. There's a lot of people just like me that are dressing properly, trying to get back on their feet, and just can't because we go to even interviews. We'll have to lug all this stuff with us every single day. And even our interviewers will look at us really, really negatively just because we have a blanket or a luggage or just even a backpack that's too full. And they don't view how well we're trying to keep ourselves or how well we're trying to, express ourselves. They just view us as bums basically just because we're carrying a blanket.
Using the SDG framework, technology is the tool that these rising social entrepreneurs are using to help our neighbors experiencing homelessness to get their basic human rights. The first step we can take is just say hi to our fellow neighbors experiencing homelessness. So I invite you to start a conversation.